Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So, Amphoreus is almost here, but when I'm recording this at least, it is not here quite yet, which means we've got a little bit of time, just a little bit, to try to take care of some stuff that's been sitting around here. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to get through everything, which is unfortunate. But we're going to see how much we can get through. And I guess we're going to start with this quest that it keeps trying to get me to do every time I do my Divergent Universe.
Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
You find an arcade machine that has just been set up. Though it doesn't have eyes, you are sure that your eyes met for a moment. Hey friend, aren't you curious about what kind of exciting games I have here? The arcade machine silently invites you. Hello? There's a package for you. Please sign here. Package? You didn't buy anything recently? Your brain starts to whirl in overdrive as you look at the big arcade machine in front of you. And this is on top of how a handless billboard managed to carry such a heavy item. Did you win something recently? Or did you accidentally swipe Don Hung's credit card when you were sleeping? Could it be a trap from the masked fools? Darn it, those fools must have picked the option for cash on delivery for delivery fees. In the end, those countless words merged together into one sentence. How did you carry this? That's a business secret, ma'am. If the item isn't damaged, then I need to go. There are still 200 packages I need to deliver before the next system hour, and since we're in the dreamscape, any damage is probably a deliberate aesthetic choice anyway. True. You switch on the arcade machine, and strings of words afflicted with social phobia run away from your vision at a startling speed. However, had you owned a more powerful dynamic vision, you would have read its content with ease. This is the arcade machine I made. I hope you can experience the joy of video games with it. Stephen Lloyd. Oh! It's a present from Stephen! Okay. Oh, does this just let you play those whenever? Neat. Collections. There are multiple collection display areas on the Radiant Feldspar which can be used to preview and display arranged collections. Receive collection. Oh! After. Okay. Collections placed in the collection display area can provide buffs for challenges in Divergent Universe? Are you kidding me? I should have been doing this the entire time? There's a lot that I haven't unlocked. Hang on, let me put these two both here. And put this here. Bruh. There are also plenty of painting frames by the art display. Here's another interesting tidbit. The stories you've encountered during the test will be extracted in sections by the system, then recorded in the form of a painting. You agree to decide their display placement as you deem fit. These intersecting anecdotes of infinitesimal odds will one day fill this entire art gallery. Assessment. from the analysis of organic life's psychological perspective, the sequence of the art pieces will reflect one's personality and mode of thinking. I very much look forward to the variables that you will generate, and the shape or form in which they may present themselves. Blank picture frame. Is this also going to be something that makes things easier for me? No, this is just for funsies from the looks of it. I want to put up the Ranmei one here. We love the Ranmei one. It's very pretty. Argenti, why not? What else do I want to put up? Honestly, a lot of this art is just really nice. I like the art style. It looks cool. This one's really cool. I'll put up the funny aha. Oh, I don't have any of these unlocked apparently. Wow. Okay. We'll go with this one. This one. I like this one. And this one? Sure. I have been sitting on that for so long. Oh my god. Okay, well, what else is in here? Besides this. Yes, I still haven't done that. That's Swarm Disaster. Oh, there's this. It's been sitting here forever. Bunch of quests on Eurilo 6. This thing seems a little different from the other Fragmentum creatures. She doesn't seem to have any desire whatsoever to attack. Perhaps I can avoid a tough fight? Who are you? Are you talking to me? You. Are you real? I haven't seen a stranger in a long, long time. Mr. Stefan is gone. They've all gone. Everyone. Oh! The people I trusted. The people I was close to. They've all left me. This city has abandoned me. You're the... Yeah, Stefan, I remember that name. Could she be... Is that you, Cyril? Do you know me, stranger? You. Did Mr. Stefan send you to meet me? Sorry, I don't know him. Oh, that's okay. I can feel it too. You really don't have his scent on you at all. Nobody is coming here for me anymore. I'm not smart enough, not strong enough, not independent enough. But I know all that. I've been lying to myself all this time and living that way for so long. I'm so tired of it. You, stranger, I don't understand. How do you know my name? Never mind. I don't want to get into it any further. Too much questioning will only lead to more pain. It's always been the case. You're my only witness, the final witness. That fact alone is comforting enough, knowing that I don't have to wander around in eternal loneliness. What can I do for you? I want to know why my fate is like this. I guess the answer is sealed in here, but there's nothing I can do about it. Will you help me, stranger? If you can help me find the answer, I'll tell you everything there is about me. No secrets. My story may not be that interesting, but perhaps you'd like to hear it, right? I hope you do. I'll help you. I want to hear your story. Thank you. I was afraid that you'd say no. I got no place to go. I'll be waiting for you here. If you want to give up, that's okay. I'm just a shadow, and I'm not able to begrudge anyone, even if they trick me. And I don't feel sad either. Don't you even worry about it. I'm gonna get you out of there. Somehow. Oh, I might have messed that up. Shit. Ah, I need to reset it. Okay. Let's see. Don't touch the ones on the bottom at all yet. Get you. I think what I want to do is maybe that and that. No, I messed up. I keep thinking walking out will reset it. Ah, this one's tricky. Get up here. Push this out of the way. Oh, but now I can't get there. Wait. Yeah, no, how is that supposed to work? 'Cause I can't get in there now. How did I do it before? That gets me to here. But then there's two that are completely blocked off. Unless... Ah! Wait, this... No, they're still blocked. I need to stop doing that. Okay, let's try this again. Let's rescue you. And then I can just come up here. Okay. I think I might see the strategy now. Potentially. Wait, how did I get in there? Aha. I got it. Heck yeah.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
I got it. Oh, hello?
This is what exploring the cosmos is all
Having
about.
issues. I see the truth now. Thank you, stranger. You've shown me the truth, stranger. I don't know how to repay this kindness. As you can see, I can't exactly do anything right now. But at least I can fulfill my previous promise to you and tell you my story. Would you like to stop and listen? Yes. You are so gentle, stranger. As gentle as Mr. Stefan. I'm Surreal, Supreme Guardian of Belobog. I know I don't deserve to be in such a high position. If it weren't for my sister going off, then for no reason at all, I'd never have been able to take this path. Luckily, I have Mr. Stefan by my side. He is my teacher and dear friend. He's given me countless pieces of valuable advice and helped me through crisis after crisis. Why do you linger around here? I'm confused. Confused about the cause of my death. But you helped remove any element of confusion, and I can finally face my destiny. I was born a fool and died from my foolishness. I failed everyone who ever put their faith in me. I failed to uphold the duty and prestige of a supreme guardian. I slipped and fell into that open box, ending my life in a way that's destined for ridicule. Perhaps at the end of my life, I was caught up in a vortex of shame, but I've wandered in this purgatory far too long to feel any sadness or shame. All I want now is peace. Stranger, I can feel your power. Compared to my cowardice, you exude such a strong, calm aura. I beg you for one last piece of generosity. I hope you can bless me with everlasting peace. I understand what you mean. Thank you. Thank you for leaving me with this one shred of dignity.
Since you're already here,
Y'all, I
why
have
not have a
had
meal
these
before
missions sitting there in my quest log for so
Time to
long.
cleanse the filth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
It's of no consequence.
Also, I'm almost done building Sunday. I'm really happy
I
about
leap
that.
from the target. It too shall fall.
I don't know if this team comp is like particularly good, but I mean, my Acheron's E3. Thank you, stranger. I'm sorry, Mr. Stefan. I'm not who you're looking for. Cyriel's echoes dissipate amidst the howling of the icy wind. A golden ornament remains on the ground, quietly waiting for you to pick it up. Let's take it. So Cyriel was actually a Supreme Guardian. How unbelievable. How can these echoes of hers be so powerful that they took on human form in the Fragmentum? And why was it accompanied by all those weird box puzzles? I should take her relic back to the overworld. There must be someone who knows about Cyriel's past as a Supreme Guardian. Now what is this? This is an exquisite ice sculpture. It resembles the Void Ranger you saw in the Herta space station. It leaves you wondering at the amazing creations of the Eternal Freeze. Seems like there isn't any device here that looks like a signal source. Have I been navigated to the wrong quest the whole time? I think so. Ah well. The surface of the ice that sealed the Void Ranger is covered in snow. Despite not being able to see the icebound creature, you can still feel a hostile gaze. Wait, that's not right. Do they even really have eyes? Seems like there isn't any device here that looks like a signal source. If the blizzard on Eurilo 6 has continued for almost 700 years, then this poor Void Ranger has probably been stuck here for the same length of time. Now that the Stellaron has been sealed, this punishing eternal freeze probably will start to dissipate. When the climate here normalizes, what will these creatures think once they've been freed from the ice? Never mind, that question doesn't matter. You don't even know if they even have the ability to think. That's a good point though. We should, probably make sure that they aren't able to unfreeze. Should probably shatter these things. Huh? This is... Interastral Peace Appliances. There are only 3 years left in this Amphoreus big sale. Limited coupons are now available, each worth 200 credits. The smart toilet for outdoor camping and off-roading usage is now on sale for the low price of 25 million credits. Jeez! Interastral Peace Appliances. With coupon savings, the combatant humanoid bipedal microwave oven will only cost 3,999,999 credits. Also available are the 25 credit coupons, which are good for the entire online store. It's more spam. Not these spams again. Have they run out of other things to do? Why are you sending me question marks? Say something. Don't just send question marks. Hold on. Been a while since I chatted with anyone. I'm kinda in shock still. Are you really from Eurilo 6? Didn't you all die off? I'm here to investigate an unidentified signal and somehow ended up contacting you. So, who exactly are you? Oh, I'm just a salesperson from Interastral Peace Appliances. I'm the 56th liaison officer assigned for Eurilo 6, and my job is to observe that planet and distribute ads there. But in the 78 years since I was deployed to this post, I've never received a single reply. I thought you all went extinct because of the blizzard, lol. Now that fate has brought us together, would you be interested in getting some home appliances? We're currently having a sale and we'll return 50 credits for every 50,000 spent. It's a good deal. No, I'm good. I'm busy. Nope, sorry. No problem. If you ever need anything, just let me know. So the unknown signal was actually an ad from the Interastral Peace Appliances. I'll let Mr. Yang know. Wild. Okay, I'm still navigated to this, so let's just keep going with this one, I guess.
Ah, you're back.
You explain the results of the investigation to Welt and Himiko. Interesting. What a surprising turn of events. I knew the IPC had been on this planet before the Eternal Freeze, but as far as I was aware, it had pulled everyone out before the Antimatter Legion officially landed on Eurilo 6. I didn't think they would actually send someone to keep an eye on a planet engulfed in the Eternal Freeze. That, however, does sound like their way of doing things. Since it's just an ad message, it shouldn't pose a threat to Eurilo 6. Thanks to your findings, we can all rest easy after all. As promised, Himiko and I have a reward for you. Huh? Whose phone is ringing? Interastral Peace Appliances. You have 88 unclaimed free credits that can be used to purchase any product on the Interastral Peace Appliances official website. Note, some discounted items are not included. You can use as many free credits as you would like. The more you buy, the more you can claim. Hey, my dear customer, you up? Sorry for popping out like this. I want to ask you something. I'm not buying anything, thanks. Actually, I just reported Eurilo 6's situation to the Interastral Peace Appliances HQ, and now they want me to send them a comprehensive report to summarize what happened. Could you please describe in detail what had happened on the planet since the Eternal Freeze started 700 years ago? Just whenever you've got the time. There is no rush. I can ask around for you, I guess? Great, thank you so much. As a token of my thanks, I'm going to apply for a discount coupon for you. See ya. History after the Eternal Freeze. Our databank doesn't seem to have any relevant documents on this topic. Looks like the go-getter on our crew has another new mission. Good luck. How can I learn about that history? That's where our Trailblaze comes in. If my memory still serves me well, you've connected with a young Supreme Guardian during this journey. Isn't that right? She is likely the person closest to the true history of the planet. Go and ask her. You might learn something. I'll be on my way then. Have a safe trip. I hope your journey will prove fruitful. What about my rewards? Okay, I feel like Bronya is probably also who we were going to go to for the other mission?
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Bronya. Blah, blah, blah. Do you know about Belobog's history before the Eternal Freeze? Before the Eternal Freeze? I do know about it, but I can't recite it all by memory. If you are really interested, you should look on the shelf over there for a set of books called Belobog Chronicles. They might be helpful references. What got you suddenly interested in researching that history anyway? Did something happen? Long story. It all started with an ad. I see. Oh, what was that sound? Dude, stop blowing up my phone! Interastral Peace Appliances. The star of the store is back for a limited time. With the 10 credit festival coupon, save money on hot sales of 500 limited edition portable family unit mini-sized nano grinding face cleansers. For more information, please visit the official Interastral Peace Appliances website. Hello, you there? It's me, I'm back again. What is it? What is it this time? I just want to ask how you're going with that inquiry you promised. It hasn't been that long, dude. Don't rush me. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'll keep waiting. Thank you, dear customer. Pfft, I totally get it now. That chronicle is on the bookshelf. Feel free to have a look. If you can't find it, just let me know. I'll help you look. The name Interastral Peace Appliances does seem to ring a bell. Interastral Peace Appliances. Interastral Peace. Interastral Peace Corporation. I've read about it before in the Guardian's history textbook. I think it's some kind of interstellar organization that has massive influences all over the cosmos. It has something to do with preservation. Oh, never mind. They're all followers of the Amber Lord, but they probably have nothing to do with Belobog, so I need not worry about them for now. Not necessarily. This obviously happens before Topaz shows up. Maybe you're right, but I still believe they might be a net positive for Belobog if there comes a time when we do make contact with them in the future. Alright, go and find the book you need. Just let me know if you need any help. That tells you how long I've been sitting on this. Belobog Chronicles. It's probably this set. Let me read about the years just before and after the Eternal Freeze. Alright, hold up. My mouth and throat were like completely dry. Needed to drink some water before I do a bunch of reading. Belobog Chronicles, before the Eternal Freeze. About 1000 BF, before Freeze, or even earlier. Intergalactic civilizations like the Architects, trade commissioners like the Interastral Peace Corporation, and the Intelligentsia Guild members who seek the flow of knowledge began appearing at Eurilo 6 to initiate contact with the natives of the planets. Huh. The Architects came from somewhere else. I see. Around 30 BF, an unknown object known as the Stellaron fell to the surface of the planet. Doomsday conspiracies about how the Stellaron is the symbol of calamity were widely circulated among all Eurilo 6 civilizations. As a result, many people had left the planet out of fear. Under the leadership of the eminent architect, Elisa Rand, architects all over began building shelters, of which Elisa Rand's own creation was later named Belobog, and the year of its foundation was designated as the Fortification. Around 20 BF. Oh, no, before Fortification, not before Freeze. The Antimatter Legion officially invaded Eurilo 6, and shelters on the planetary surface fell off one after another. The battlefront was eventually pushed to the then incomplete city of Belobog, and the city announced its participation in the war. With Elisa Rand leading its army, the 30-year-long defense of Belobog began. The fortification. Belobog was complete. With Elisa Rand in charge, the Stellaron resonated with the will of the collective in Belobog and entered an unstable state. The blizzard that plagued the entire planet soon arrived, and Eurilo 6 was plunged into an ice age. The attacks of the Antimatter Legion were subdued. Due to the power of preservation, Belobog was spared from the Eternal Freeze. For her efforts in protecting the city from disaster, Belobogians nicknamed Elisa Rand She Who Evokes Miracles, and supported her to be the Supreme Guardian of Belobog. So that's what happened before the Eternal Freeze occurred. Huh? My phone's ringing? Dude! Interastral Peace Appliances. New for this week. Products of great value are still waiting for your perusal. Recommended for great value. Save $200 off the rocket-propelled, AI-powered, automatic gear-shifting wheelchair for the cheap price of only 4,499,800 credits. Hot deal. Nuclear-powered household air fryer has now been price dropped to 1,199,999 credits for a limited time only. For more great bargains, please click this link. Dear customer, I'm so sorry. The push adverts are controlled by the back end. I can't turn them off. Hello? You there? Sorry to bother you. Just want to ask you again. Stop asking. I'm already working on it. Just let me do some info gathering first, okay? Sorry. I'll keep waiting. This fucking guy. Ugh, these nonstop messages are driving me nuts. I guess I should head back to the Express to report first. This guy sucks.
Ah, you're back.
You explain what you learned about the history prior to the Eternal Freeze to Welt and Himiko. So that was how Belobog was established. Didn't know that they had a calendar system like this. Good work. And with that, we can finally have records on the time before and after the Eternal Freeze in our databank. You never let us down. I suppose if we ever have a problem, we can just leave it in your capable hands. Now then, we can finally give that reward to... I think your phone is ringing again. Don't you want to check it? Not particularly. Interastral Peace Appliances. A brand new upgrade to membership benefits. Hot sales are on right now. Huge savings, members-only discounts, and loads of coupons and free credits. Reply benefit to instantly book your value-added services and receive a virtual plush toy of the Interastral Peace Appliances mascot. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't have anything to ask, you just take your time. Can I block you? You're getting real annoying, dude. Please don't, dear customer. I need you to give me that report. Never mind, I just finished sorting out the info. Thank you so much. Now I can write that report. I'm so sorry for bothering you all this time. I'll pretend this never happened. I'll forgive you this time. Just kidding. I hope I didn't offend you. Ha ha ha, of course not. Jesus Christ. Since you were such a great help, I'm going to recommend you to check out our newest offering from the Interastral Peace Appliances, the premium custom-made Little Richie version 17.93, the collector's edition of the Richard series, which is our home use object finder of the year. This home use object finder can easily find items you've lost based on your thoughts, and you can even earn yourself a compatible charger completely free of charge if you pre-order now and pay the full price. I already have a findy, and I think it's the most annoying thing in the universe. I already have one. Oh, really? Then do you... Bruh. Then do you need a whole set of high-frequency thermodynamic kitchen knives? If you do, I can apply for you an extra 10% discount, which can be used together with coupons. It's gonna be a great bargain. Hold on, let's talk about that home use object finder again. The one I have is something I randomly picked up, and it says it wants to return to the store to get fixed. How do I do that? We don't offer maintenance for this product, but if it's something you just accidentally found, then it should be a parcel lost during delivery. I'll check it for you. Found it. There's an order with the Herta space station as the destination. Maybe you can contact them directly. Cool, thanks. I'll look into it. I'm just doing what I can. Oh, and while we're here, let me recommend you a fully automatic neck-tracking memory foam pillow made of natural Von Walk rubber. This pillow is the best-selling premier product in our smart bedding collection. If you order now, I can get you a 300 credit coupon for a further discount. It's a very good deal. Honestly, that sounds pretty nice, but I'm gonna block you. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to block you. You're truly the very definition of indomitable. This investigation must have been quite the chore for you. Keep up the good work. Come, this is the reward that Himiko and I have prepared for you. I hope these can make up for any mental damage you've endured during this investigation. You know what? I forgot I was rolling for Firefly. I forgot I was doing that. Let's do some polls. Am I gonna get her? Probably not. But I would really like to. I've got 2 out of 4 Stellaron hunters. I would like to have the other 2. Nope. I'm really close to another poll. Hang on, let me check my achievements. 5, 10, damn it. Okay, well... Oh, I'm not done with this yet? Lot more to this one than I thought there was.
Of memories. Every
Asta,
touch, every moment is
did
like
you
a
order a
thought.
Think
findy?
of the space station as your home.
Is this the home use object finder that you ordered? Huh? This is exactly like what I saw on the official website, only this one is a bit dirty. Wait a minute, this finder is a different model from the one I ordered. It looks like an obsolete model from a long time ago. How did you come by something like this? What happened? You tell her about Findy's origin and the story of a certain I don't know how to say that word. That salesperson. Now, don't cry. Interastral Peace Appliances customer service is all about crazy marketing. They don't care one bit how the customer feels. Just let me know the next time you run into a problem like this. I'll have them arrange exclusive customer service for you. We don't have to suffer this kind of spamming ads. Still, I never imagined this little one got sent out to Eurilo 6 and spent over 700 years there. What an incredible story. So what was Findy doing there? I find it strange too. Then again, if this little one's experience was the same as my missing package, then according to Cosmo Premium, it was because the shipment was impacted by an unavoidable interference such as the Antimatter Legion. After they notified me that my package went missing, they quickly sent out a super sincere apology letter and even arranged for a replacement. Their service is leaps and bounds ahead of Interastral Peace Appliances. If you ever need anything, just say the word. I can help you buy it. All you need to do is remember to come back to the space station to pick it up. As for the findy that you brought back with you, you can leave it with me as a souvenir. I can add this little legendary gadget to my antique collection. Freedom! If you need to use it in the future, just let me know. After all, you were the one who picked it up. You can use it however you like. I never want to see that thing again. I never want to deal with it again. It's actually here with her now, though. That's cool. That's neat. Oh, we're going to Serval for this?
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
Is that
like a
right?
thorned rose.
No, we're going to this person.
Please, I'm busy.
Do you mean Cyril the Fool? Of course. I mean, anyone who's studied a little history has heard of her, right? What made you suddenly interested in this piece of ancient history? I don't have time for random trivia right now. There's a huge stack of documents on my desk waiting for my approval. I found something. Huh? What? Okay. I guess taking a look won't rob me of much time. What is it? Let me have a check, would you? It's this. I'm flabbergasted. You might have just found an incredible antique item. Based on the Belobog Conventions for the Preservation of Ancient Relics, any antiques found by civilians must be turned over to the architects for proper preservation. I will have to hold on to this ornament that you've found. Then what's in it for me, huh? Relax, I won't leave you empty-handed. I'm highly confident that this thing is an authentic relic. I'm sure you'll be compensated handsomely. That's right. Do you know much about Belobog's history? You can find out more about Cyril the Fool in this pamphlet. Take it as a souvenir from the administrative department. Neat. We got lore. I have no idea what my pity even looks like. I mean, it can't be that good. 'Cause this fucker took me almost all the way to max pity. Hang on. You had something else I could interact with here.
I'm
Found some
busy.
unsent letters. Unsent letters? This falls within the scope of duties of the administrative department, but alas, fine, let me take a look. Carlo Air, B03, Building 35, 6th Street Administrative District. How can this letter be undelivered when the recipient's name and address are clearly written on it? The people at the post office must be slacking off. Thanks for doing this. I'll take care of this letter. That's all I got? That's it?
Make an appointment and take it.
Wait, I have more. To my one and only beautiful smart. What kind of nonsense is this? Does this guy think he's very romantic? Thank you for doing this. I'll take care of this letter. You notice Manya's fleeting glance at the trash can next to her.
Make
Do I
an
have any more?
appointment and take
Nope.
a note.
I noticed that said 2 and 3, so that means there's an unsent letter 1 somewhere that I never picked up. That can't be all of the adventure missions on Urilo 6, can it? I'm sure
This
there's
haven
stuff
of
I haven't
memories.
done here still.
Every touch, moment is like a thorn rose.
Oh, you know what? There definitely is, because I know there's something in Rivet Town that I haven't done. Just thought about that. This. Have you abandoned me? She told me she was going to some place called the Fragmentum, and she could find something worth selling there. If you've seen my sister, could you please tell her to come home quickly? Her younger sister is waiting for her all alone at home. Does this ring any bells? Ah, the sound of the bell. That familiar, crisp chime. Big sis, are you back? An ominous air. No, how could this be? Big sis, have you finally abandoned me? The already weak sobbing fades away gradually. The warm light behind the window is still dim as dusk. You try rapping on the window for a response, only to be greeted by a deathly silence. When you try to leave, you notice an exquisite music box by the shadow of the windowsill. Creaky springs turn, and you hear the sequential jostling of tired mechanical switches and cogs sing an eerie melody. Wonder what that's about. Wonder what that's for. Yeah, I don't know of anything else on Eurilo 6 that I haven't done, except, this. In that case, I suppose we're off to the Xianzhou. Now, there's a lot that I haven't done here. Wait, what? Like a lot.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
Abacuses, books, and
Let's buy stuff from here. Oh. Maxed out the shop. Maybe there's not actually that much that I haven't done here. Well, I mean, there's definitely a fair amount that I haven't done here. But, well, no, hang on. There was something else here.
abacuses, book.
About this component. Just now, a young man passed by the door of the jeweler's pagoda, muttering on about revenge. Go ask him. It might just be worth your while. If you manage to get something, come back to me and I'll tell you about the true value of this small component. Is that what this over here is? Or is that something else entirely? No, that's you. Revenge. I must get my revenge. You're giving off a hostile vibe, dude. Hostile? You're right. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to other people's feelings there. I apologize. Is there anything I can do for you? What's going on here? You really are a kind person if you're willing to strike up a chat with someone like me. It's a very personal matter, but I guess it's okay to tell you that I've lost a very important component. It's a component that used to be made in my dad's factory. It's a shame that those heartless bankers pulled their investments from the factory, which directly led to its shutdown. My poor dad fell ill then and never really recovered. I like to carry little components from the factory around with me as a reminder to myself to be a good banker. But it's a real shame that I dropped the component when I was getting off the star skiff. I think I've heard this story somewhere before. You're an outworlder, right? You know lots about lots of different things, yeah? You must have heard a lot of stories out there. Ah, if only I could find Dad's missing little component. Is this it? That's not mine. I remember gripping onto that component so tightly that it dug into my skin. There should still be bloodstains on my component, but this one's clean besides the rust stains. Still, it's from my dad's old factory, so it still inspires me. Thank you. I will hang on to and cherish this. But surely I can't just take without giving something back, so how about you have this iron box here? I'm not putting you out too much? It's a treasure that a customer no longer needs. By treasure, I mean... Look here, there's a slot for a key that's rusted over, and I don't have the key. I see where this is going. It may be very valuable indeed, but I can't open it. Since we've been destined to meet, let me gift you this box here in the hope that it's something worthwhile. Dude.
Abacuses,
the key.
books.
I went and replaced the component. How about it? I was right, wasn't I? This small component was more valuable than you could have possibly imagined. It even managed to get you this iron box. How did you know they needed it? That's just my knack for observational deduction. It's really nothing special. But look here, this box contains mysterious, unknown secrets. Perhaps it's potentially worth something. What about this? I'll give you a few hints. There's a bookstore over in the Exalting Sanctum called the Spare Time Bookshop. Go check it out. Well, I'll do that later. If I happen to find myself in Exalting Sanctum while I'm doing this stuff. Citizen, please pay attention to where you're stepping. Who are you again? The name's Tantan, and I'm a speed tester for the Skyfaring Commission. I'm on duty here right now, making sure no one is speeding with their star skiffs and ensuring traffic safety. Of all the accidents that can happen in life, traffic accidents are the most common and most deadly. So please don't let your guard down when it comes to traffic safety. Thanks for the... No worries, I'm built different. Nonsense. You only get one chance at life, whether you're a Sanjo, native, or an outworlder. Don't waste it on such a trivial matter. Remember, accidents only take 1 second to happen, but the pain can last 1,000 years. Never forget that. True? Huh? Is there anything else you need assistance with? If it's anything about traffic safety, feel free to ask me anytime. The Palace of Astrum sent me... You're the person sent by the Palace of Astrum to experience being a Starskip speed tester, aren't you? Hold this, we're starting soon. Don't I need any training? Stand on the bridge and hold on to the counter, then look down and count how many Starskips go past in a set time period. Once you're done, just tell me the count. That's so easy. Are you saying that counting skiffs on the bridge is not challenging enough? No. Now do you know the kind of work I've been doing all this time? So the position of Starskiff Speed Tester is known by everyone in the Palace of Astrum as the bottom of the occupational pecking order. Anyone who got sent here for a one-day experience would think that this job is an insult to their intelligence and skills. Why do we need someone to supervise when we could just deploy an ingenium to measure the speed and issue a ticket? Most people are just judging the job based on first impressions. Statistics can, of course, be done by a machine, but when there's trouble, it is still necessary to rely on humans like us. How about this? To give you an idea about how troublesome this job is, let's have a small quiz. Star skiffs of different colors and models will pass through the lanes in Starskiff Haven. You will need to remember the models and colors of all star skiffs that pass by within the specified time period, and I will ask you a few questions at the end. For example, I might ask how many blue passenger star skiffs went past. That should add some challenge to the experience. What do you think? We can start once you're ready. Oh boy. Let's start, I guess. Okay, that's green, that's blue, white. Oh god. That's too many! According to your observation, and counting only those that passed under the bridge entirely, how many white passenger star skiffs went past? 2? That's not quite right. Damn it.
Pay attention to traffic. Safety first.
Would you like to test again? I think we can try again. The more we try, the better we can see how effective this is. Let's do it again. Okay, so the passenger ones are smaller. It's a traffic incident caused by a speeding star skiff. Let's go see if anyone's hurt. Luckily, we got here in time. I contacted the Alchemy Commission's apothecary, and an emergency dispatch will be here soon. Is there anything I can do? I need you to look for injured passengers, contact their families, and help the healers from the Alchemy Commission with the med-evac. And now I've got a perp to chase. You might be able to use this D-ting, so hold on to this for now. No problem, leave it to me. I'll leave it to you here. Ouch. Oh my, oh dear. Young lass, I'm doing fine. Do you need help? I'm really fine. Dang it, I must have strained my back or something. Do you have any family you can contact? Family? I don't have any family. Oh, young lass, could you help look for my notes? That's worth more than my life. We can look for them in a bit. No, I'm gonna lose my job if I lose these notes. Come on, young lass, help me out. My notes are really important. I'll handle it, I'll look nearby. Oh, please help old May here. I can't remember things anymore. My notes are all I have. Looking for a missing notebook. D-ting might come in handy. Indeed. Just like them right over here. May's notes. Judging by the crumpled and detached state of the paper, it has been read over and over. Monday, garlic-infused pork, fresh milk stir-fry. Tuesday, crispy suckling pig, braised prawns. Miss Luhui likes having crispy suckling pig. Need to contact the meat shop beforehand. Sorry, I was adjusting how I was sitting and hit the shelves under my desk. Contact number, blah blah blah. Wednesday, chili oil beef offal stew, purple taro with pork. Young master is heaty, make it only slightly spicy. Thursday, cinnamon pork ribs, pork slices in fish sauce. The meat shop I go to is closed on Thursdays, so need to get more meat on Tuesday, etc. Detailed notes about the business hours of grocery stores, the prices of different grocery items, dietary restrictions, and more are densely packed in the scattered pages. The contact number is listed in the notes. Try to contact this number. Do you happen to know May? Are you her relative? Ah, you've got the wrong person. I'm not related to May, but I do know her. Did something happen? I didn't see her today. I even went so far as to save a good piece of meat for her. There's been an accident. I'm helping to contact her relatives. Really? Oh no. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. Oh, her notes are all over the place. The previous content is redacted. I attended the housekeeping exchange meeting of the Skyward Pavilion's neighborhood for the first time. I didn't know that I can ask other housekeepers to fill in for me when I can't get to work and return the favor when they need it. Now I know. I have noted the address and contact details of other housekeepers, as well as the times when they can help. I've heard from other housekeepers that their employers expect them to treat the employer's children like their own. When your employer says that, your answer needs to be yes. Lu Hui hasn't asked me this question yet. If she asks, I wouldn't know how to answer her, since I don't have children of my own. Other housekeepers also said we should take the employer's words with a pinch of salt. Many housekeepers would let their own children play by themselves, feed the children whatever they feel like, and discipline the children for misbehaving. They would never dare to treat their employer's children like this. The employers just want to hear that you love their children. In short, just answer that you would treat their children as if they were your own. Speaking of which, the young master was disobedient at the Lyceum and wanted me to attend the parent-teacher meeting. I need to keep this a secret for him. The teacher asked me to leave a contact number, but I don't have one, so I gave the teacher Miss Lu Hui's contact information instead. As soon as Miss Lu Hui receives a message from the teacher and tells me, I will go to the parent-teacher meeting. I haven't told the young master about this yet. I need to remember to tell him next time. Detailed notes containing an address, Skyward Pavilion's neighborhood affiliation, working hours, and more are densely packed in the scattered pages. It seems that only half of a contact number is written in the notes. This isn't what I'm looking for, but what's over here? A tattered courier package is left abandoned on the ground. The bright red stamp of returned on the bill signifies its fate. 999 Zhuming mauve roses is written in the goods column. The expensive flowers lying quietly in the tattered courier package reflect the love life of their sender. RIP. You open the pitiful package, and a letter falls out and slips in between your fingers. A refreshing and pleasant scent wafts from the paper. You can't help reading it. Chen, I hope everything goes well on your side. Although you aren't around, I can always feel your presence by my side. I can feel your presence like the breeze blowing against my face when the streams flow along the valley and run across the delves. How poetic. I try to memorize you when you're around, like I'm learning to admire the most romantic poem as a student at the academy. I scrutinize the sentences that represent you and try to remember every single one of them. The writer must be a fan of the exclamation point. Once again, please allow me to ask you with all of my sincerity, would you be my lover? I'll wait for your answer forever. The question almost sounds like an imploration. You fold up the letter, and it seems like the breeze has an exclamation mark too, as it starts gaining intensity. Sadly, what the writer receives in reply is the bright red returned stamp. Another gust of wind comes, taking the letter away from your fingers. It drifts to its demise, like the love life of the sender. Rest in peace, dude.
Task here wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
What's this one? The smell of rotten food comes from the courier package. The bill writes, please ship my purchase as soon as possible. I have starved for 3 days. Unfortunately, the food is stuck here because of some accident. You wonder how the poor guy who has starved for 3 days is faring. I must help this stranger. From the looks of it, the package might have once contained a bowl of fried rice. You can replace it with another bowl if you wish. You write down the recipient's address and find a clean courier package to put fresh food into it. Then you book a random courier cycrane to collect it. Hopefully the meal will be able to help the poor stranger. Yeah! Be sure to keep your morals high. Aha!
Did you hear?
The previous content is redacted. Title T, a plant that requires frequent soil loosening, weeding, and removal of side shoots. It likes wet soil and hates hot, direct sunlight. Miss Lu Hui mentioned about the dosage of the nutrient solution once. I should be able to find it if I turn back a few pages. Arrowhead Narcissus. Change the water every 3 days and make sure that they don't have any pests or diseases and that their outer scales are bright and smooth. There are 2 pots of Arrowhead Narcissus rotted because of over-fertilization. Need to pay extra attention to the dosage of the nutrient solution. Crescent Peony. The culture solution for crescent peony cultivation is ordered from other ecological bubbles. Need to leave Miss Lu Hui's contact information. Detailed notes about housekeeping fill the scattered pages in tiny font. It even has specifications about how much water to use for each type of flower. It seems that only half of a contact number is written in the notes. Combining the 2 pages, you obtain a contact number. Do you happen to know May? Are you her relative? I'm her employer. Did something happen to May? Rear-ended by another star skiff. She got rear-ended by a speeding star skiff and got thrown out from her star skiff. But she seems to be fine now. The Alchemy Commission's team of healers was able to get on site very quickly. A traffic accident? Okay, where is she now? I'll be right over. However, the set of Butterfly Immersia is a bit busy right now. I might not make it in time, but I'll try to get there right away. Sorry to have troubled you so far. May I have your name, please? I'm just a passing trailblazer. My name's not important. Alright, I'll be right there. Some time has passed, and the Alchemy Commission's healers had taken May away. You should return May's notes to her when there's a chance. To the docks. Hey, what's this? We meet again. You don't need my help again, do you? Did I leave such a bad impression on you last time? I don't remember you. But anyway, if you have time to spare and nothing to do, you catch my drift? Don't get all worked up first. I come bearing good news. I have activated permanent access authentication for you. As you already have access to the roost you managed before, you can go back in at any time and use the cycranes to, maybe take photos? I'd be even happier if you could help me and Heron Express. No problem. But our retrieval budget for this has been cut, so we won't be able to pay you for your help. Are you still fine with it? Say no more, show me the way. You're so nice, let's hit the road right away. Oh. Well, I already got all of this stuff, so... no. Never mind. I guess I won't be helping you. Are you the person who contacted me? Has May already left Starskiff Haven? The healers had already taken her away. No worries. My schedule shouldn't hold up her treatment. I will visit the Alchemy Commission later. I bought some Sanjo snacks on the way here as a small thank you present. Please take them. Thank you so much for all you've done for a complete stranger. So, can you tell me what happened here? While enjoying the Sanjo snacks Lu Hui brought, you recount the incident in detail. I see. She doesn't use the Jade Abacus and has no relatives, so I'm the right person for you to contact. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have known about this. May doesn't have a family. She has been working as a housekeeper for a long time, and I'm her current employer. May might not be the brightest, and may even be slightly dense in the head. She's good at manual labor, but memory is not her forte. She keeps getting the wrong groceries. She does seem a little dense. Is it that obvious? For me, having her around day and night does make me more aware of her struggles. Sometimes she can't even communicate on a basic level, and I would have to repeat the same sentence a few times before she understood it. Being the way she is, she won't be able to handle the compensation on her own after getting into an accident like this. I'll need to settle the compensation for her. If this were left to her alone, it would just fizzle out in the end. You treat your housekeeper so well. To be honest, I originally wanted to dismiss her today. It had been on my mind for a long while. If it weren't for this accident... You can't kick her when she's down. That's right. This is not the right time to do so. Actually, I wasn't super satisfied when I hired her. I only hired her because her asking price was low, for one. After learning about her experience, I also thought I'd give her a try as an act of charity. Her memory and hearing impairment aside, she's rather simple-minded and has difficulty distinguishing between praises and admonishments. Sometimes I get so upset and scold her, but she always laughs it off. The words just go into one ear and out of the other for her, and she eventually repeats the same mistakes, which makes me even more upset. I can't stand this vicious cycle anymore. So why didn't you lay her off earlier? I have tried so many times over the years to change her out for a different housekeeper, but I just couldn't let go of her affordability, and sometimes I feel it's just too much of a hassle to make the change. But most of the time, I feel like May would not be hired anywhere else. If I dismissed her, she would have no one to turn to. She might even struggle just to stay alive. I want to handle May's compensation for her before having a talk with her. Hopefully by that point I'll still have the same resolve as I do today. Oh, right, you seem like someone who's knowledgeable about many things. Do you have any good suggestions on how to handle this? I would suggest that you don't fire her. Is that so? I will take that into consideration. I guess I will stay in this dilemma for a while longer. Don't let me take any more of your time. I need to head toward the Alchemy Commission apothecary. Let's catch up later. Thank you for your effort. Miss Jique gave me your contact details. I'm Tauntaun. I have this to ask. Has the victim already left the scene? Yeah, the Alchemy Commission took her. The Alchemy Commission's healers arrived on site and already took May away. Do you have May's contact details? The speeding star skiff is already gone, and I want to ask the victim for details about the star skiff responsible for this. Let me try. I'll try to get in touch, but don't get your hopes up. Okay, I already talked with the Skyfaring Commission. Soon there will be further investigations for any other clues left at the scene. Better not delay this. I'll send a text to Lu Hui right now. Lu Hui, I want to ask you something. Have you seen May yet? The Skyfaring Commission has some questions for her. I just arrived and heard some people at the Alchemy Commission say that May left when no one was looking. Oh, this girl, so obstinate and stubborn. I asked around and found out that there are some missing pages for some notes. May seems determined to find them. You have a few pages with you, right? Yeah, I picked up the notes. I found her notes at the accident site and found your contact details. I have taken leave for this, but things on set are pretty busy. I have to go back now. I just can't run around following her everywhere. I already paid for her medical bill, so please tell her to go back to the apothecary as soon as possible, please. No worries. I will do that. This way.
Fun is for them.
And back across here. You're here. I've found some witnesses at the scene, but it seems like the evidence is not complete. Did you manage to contact May? May has returned to the scene. Is she made of iron? She was just in an accident. Anyhow, we should hurry up and ask for clues about the incident, then arrange for someone to send her back to the apothecary. Let's ask May first, before we look for other witnesses for their accounts.
Test peer wrap. Song lotus cake. Guaranteed.
It's you. I remember you. Young lass, did you find my notes? I found some of them. Thank you. There they are. I can't lose them. Oh, right. Did you happen to see Miss Lu Hui? I made trouble for Miss Lu Hui again. She's worried about you. Is that so? I'm good. I even got discharged. She doesn't need to worry about me. Oh, I can't let Miss Lu Hui worry about me. She has so many important things to worry about. Sorry to interrupt. I am Tauntaun, speed tester from the Skyfaring Commission. I would like to ask about the incident. The Skyfaring Commission? Does this need to involve the Skyfaring Commission? Nothing happened. I feel fine. There's no incident. We should find the perpetrator to compensate you for your injury. I don't want it. There's no need. I'm alright. Mighty fine. Madam, I'm seriously trying to ask about the traffic incident. Please, Skyfaring Commission boss, have mercy. I don't want to cause any more trouble for Miss Lu Hui. Let's pretend this never happened. Madam, please cooperate. Please cooperate with the Skyfaring Commission. Young lass. Okay, I will do what you want me to. I see you have some things to discuss. Please hold that thought. Let's complete the investigation first. Did you manage to see the offending star skiff? I blacked out. I didn't see anything when I got thrown outside. It could be a blue star skiff, but it could also be yellow. I'm pretty sure I saw blue. How did the collision happen? I was just boarding a star skiff. I didn't even get to tie my safety belt when I heard a loud bang from behind. Then I flew out. This is all I know. I remember hearing a cracking sound. Is the star skiff damaged? I don't need to pay for that, do I? Do you remember anything else? I remember a discount at the roasted chicken store today. Miss Lu Hui has always liked these unhealthy foods. It's been a while since she had any, so I wanted to buy some for her. I can't remember anything else.
Peer wrap. Song lotus cake.
There's nothing we can use from May's statement. Let's go and ask other witnesses. Teenage? Bruh. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, you have nothing for me? Okay. Hello, I'm Tauntaun, speed tester from the Skyfaring Commission. I contacted you earlier. I would like to ask you about the traffic incident. Oh, I remember you. When I ran after the speeding star skiff, you were behind me. When the incident happened, I immediately sprinted like I'd never before. I just had to race the star skiff that knocked someone down. Honestly, I just like the commotion. Has been since I was young. Did you see anything that might help the case? Oh, speaking of which, I didn't really see anything. My takeaway was that starskips are faster than humans. I remember that it disappeared after I pursued it to a crossroad. Did you happen to see which way it went? Yes, the crossroad. You reminded me. It made a right turn there. I remember that very clearly. The direction of Stargazer Navalia, huh? Thank you for your cooperation. Hello, I'm Tauntaun, speed tester from the Skyfaring Commission. I contacted you earlier. I would like to ask you about the traffic incident. Well, I heard a thud and ran outside. Seeing that person on the ground, I looked over toward the Starskiff lane, but I didn't see anything. The Starskiff had already escaped. Please try your best to recall what happened. I was quite a distance away at the time. I only heard noises like thud, crash, whoosh, and clang. I don't remember hearing that much. My hearing has always been great. I didn't make those up. I heard the engine sound of the offending starskiff. It was loud and different from ordinary starskiffs. Thank you for your cooperation. The report from the Skyfaring Commission says that the Psycrane captured something. After you've settled May, come over to the Skyfaring Commission.
Tuskpier Rab, Song Lotus Cake.
Sorry I couldn't help much. Once I get the notes, I need to head back and continue work. Thank you, young lass. Lu Hui will get upset to see you rushing back to work like this. It's okay if she's upset. She's always upset, but if you act nice with her and don't talk back at her, she will naturally cool down. I'm used to it. She has no time to worry about me. She's a huge producer who commands a film set with hundreds of people working. She's so capable. I should stop chattering about and go to the apothecary so other people won't worry about me. Young lass, go ahead and get busy. May, there's something I want to tell you. Is something the matter? No, I'll let her deal with that. It's nothing. I forgot what I wanted to say. You scared me half to death. I thought Miss Lu Hui might say something like May is hurt, so it's time to fire her or something. I'm okay. I can still work. If there's nothing else, young lass, I bid you goodbye.
Tuskpier Rab, Song Lotus Cake.
Oh
Guaranteed
no. If she gets fired, I will be sad. Somehow I doubt that that's where this quest line is going, but I don't know. Come on, Shikwe. Is this where we can check on the accident footage? I've heard all about it from Tauntaun. I didn't expect you to have a traffic accident after only half a day as a speed tester. Isn't it a talent of some kind to be able to show up every time an accident happens? Wouldn't you say so? I didn't think you'd be so witty. I'm just stating a fact. This pilot dares to speed at a place just outside the Palace of Astrum. They have no respect for the Skyfaring Commission. You and Tauntaun have done an investigation on the field. If we match the Psycrane footage, we should be able to find the starskiff that caused the accident soon. Which Psycrane footage do you want to see first? Psycrane, the southwest entrance. From this angle, it seems that there is some problem with the starskiff's engine. It doesn't look like the original engine. It looks like it's been illegally modified. Southeast entrance. From this angle, the colors of the different starskiffs are obvious. I don't know how much eyewitness testimony you got. Northeast entrance. This photo is more useful. You can see different starskiffs going in different directions. Have you found out where the offending star skiff went. So it looks like this one is presumably the one that May was getting into. So this is probably the one that rammed into it. Leave the photos to me and Tauntaun. I'll leave this to you and Tauntaun. So is it the yellow one?
Exported 1.5 million tons.
It's time to find the offending star skiff. Through your inquiry and my investigation, we got some testimonies. With these testimonies and the Psy-Crane footage, we should be able to find the star skiff we're looking for. I think I know what happened. Which is the offending star skiff in this picture? Oh, there's also this one. Fourth from the left. No, the first from the left. That's this one. Alright, let me check this star skiff's record. After investigation and comparison, Tauntaun, damn it, feels that there is a problem with this thinking. Okay, I was wrong. I checked it several times, and it doesn't seem quite right. I mean, is it possible that there is something wrong with the reasoning? What seems to be the problem? I used to solve traffic accident problems at the Skyfaring Commission. This is a guy. Let me help you. A blue or yellow star skiff turned west at the crossroad. It should be this star skiff heading towards the Stargazer Navalia. It made a deafening sound. Its engine must have been illegally modified. There is a great chance that this star skiff is still in Stargazer Navalia. If you go there right now, you should be able to catch it. Yenming's inference seems right. Let's go to Stargazer Navalia to catch the suspect. Damn it, I thought I had it. Little one, what are you doing here? Is this something you're allowed to touch? Sorry. You'd better put that down now if you know it's wrong. Kids these days, unruly. Remember the first rule of the Skyfaring Commission? Don't touch Madame Yukong's things without permission. I'm Yenming, a Celestial Guild envoy attached to the Skyfaring Commission. You can consider me half a maritime trade officer. Previously, I followed the Merchant Guild and was dispatched to other star systems for about 150 years. If there's something you want to know, feel free to ask me, and don't touch stuff without permission. Are you trying to lord your seniority over me? I've met people like you during my time in the guilds beyond the sky. Straight to the point and can't read the room. But I don't mind people like you in business. Your kind is still better than the two-faced backstabbers. If you never heard of the Celestial Guild, you've at least heard of the Whistling Flames, right? Yeah! The Whistling Flames Guild that Ting Yun works for got in bed with the trade delegations from 16 worlds and turned the Grand Fair into an intergalactic festival. I dare say that girl is the next in line to succeed Madame Yukong. I'm boring you with all this rambling. However long-lived your species, when you get older, you tend to lecture on like a teacher. My attitude was a little rough, so I want to make it up by giving you this. But let me emphasize that if there's anything you want to know, just ask me instead of touching things. Okay. To Stargazer Navalia. By the way, if you couldn't tell by now, I am expecting this to be a fairly long video. Because I want to, get as much done as I can before Amphoreus starts. And of course, those videos are also going to be pretty long because Amphoreus is going to have a ton of story.
The gleam of old blades.
This is the illegally modified star skiff. From its appearance, it's no different from an ordinary star skiff. The keel near the bow was broken, which seems to explain the crack sound. Without a doubt, this is the prime suspect of the Starskiff accident. Hey, what are you looking at? You've never seen a competition-level race Starskiff before, have you? Is this really yours? Of course it's mine. You're not jealous, are you? You can take a photo with it if you want. Hello, I am Tauntaun, a law enforcement officer of the Skyfaring Commission who manages lane safety. Here's my ID. You are suspected of being involved in a traffic violation and illegal Starskiff modifications. By law, we will confiscate this Starskiff and return it after the investigation ends. I'll believe you when I see the evidence. Where is the rule of law? Do you have any evidence to prove that? Yeah, about that. This is my Starskiff. I was just bluffing. Didn't think you'd have this hard evidence. The Skyfaring Commission only sent you to catch me, right? I don't think you'll succeed in your mission. Stop them, bucket of bolts. Oh, are you so sure that this is going to save you?
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Moron. I am placing you in criminal detention for assaulting law enforcement officers of the Skyfaring Commission. There is no way you can escape from this. As for the victim, we don't have May's contact information, right? Please get in touch with her employer. The Skyfaring Commission will contact her. The Skyfaring Commission will contact May later. For now, you can just tell them that we have arrested the suspect. The matter of compensation must be taken care of by the victim herself. You and her employer cannot represent her. Leave this matter to me. The Skyfaring Commission has already apprehended the culprit. No need to worry about the subsequent penalties and compensation. Sorry for troubling you all with this. I'll help May with the subsequent penalties, but I'm a little confused. Do I need to continue talking with May about her dismissal? In employment, is the exchange of services for payment the most important thing? Or is it the interpersonal relationship it created? I think the fact that you've been so conflicted about it tells you that you already have your answer. I'm just an outsider. My opinion isn't important to the relationship between you two. You might have come to me for my opinion, but I think you already know the answer. In that case, both May and I are very grateful for you. Let's meet in Starskiff Haven. I still have something for you to show my appreciation. I don't know why, but with you, I'm able to say things I could never say before.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
I've contacted a lawyer I know to help May with the compensation matter. It's all thanks to your help. Please accept this little token of my gratitude. Thank you, young lady. Actually, I don't need compensation. I'm grateful as long as I can still work. Take every bit of compensation you deserve. If you don't accept the compensation from him, you're breaking the law. All right, I'll listen to you. If you say I have to take it, I will. If you say I can't, then I won't. You still don't get it. May, I've been thinking about this for a long time. After your current employment contract expires, I'm afraid I won't extend it. I hope you can understand. Huh? What are you going to do then? Are you going to recruit someone else? About that. Relax. I won't recruit anyone else. Relax? How can I relax? How are you going to do all the chores by yourself? Are you worried that Lu Hui is going to hire someone else? Miss Lu Hui, it is best that you hire another housekeeper to help you. For now, I'm not planning to. Then, let me tell you how to do all the housework. That way I can put my mind at ease. May takes out a note and a vegetable shopping list and asks Lu Hui to take a closer look at them. From here to here, it's about the order of cleaning the rooms. Oh, and another thing, you always leave trash in the kitchen and forget to take them out. Now that I'm gone, you need to remember not to let the trash pile up for more than one night. Okay, what are these squares over here? The dishcloth is placed in this cabinet. As for the cloth for wiping the table, I put it on the second cabinet door in the kitchen, and the kitchen clothes are placed separately. Look at this page. It has all the names of the foodstuffs that the baby hates to eat written on it. He won't eat these even if you cut them into pieces. These are the meals I planned that will guarantee a superb supply of nutrition. You love spicy food, but don't eat too much or you will get a heartburn. This is really detailed. I know my mind isn't that sharp, so I jotted down everything. Even if I'm gone later, these notes will still be very useful to Miss Lu Hui. In the water the flowers section, you drew a glass that is 1/3 full of water. What does this mean? Is this the amount of water you use to water the flowers each time? No, it's the amount of nutrient solution that must be used when watering the flowers. Miss Lu Hui said that every time the amount must be just right. It can't be too much or too little. I forgot about this myself. What is this page about? A kind young lady helped me find the notebook. Must thank her. Oh, that's me! Miss Lu Hui, I want to keep this page to myself. I also have to thank her. May explains the details of the housework to Lu Hui, and you notice that Lu Hui has tears in her eyes. Is she realizing she can't let her go? May hands the notebook to Lu Hui and leaves the room to pick up Lu Hui's child. Sorry, I got lost in thought. Are you regretting it? Regret making a decision like this? Can I still... I just realized that May is not worried about losing her job. She's worried that no one can take care of you after she's gone. Yes, she's worried about me. I've always thought of May as an incompetent worker, but in May's heart, I'm a family member she has to take care of. You've heard me complain about May many times. I didn't know that I was not a good employer until I saw her notebook. She has written down so many things that I said. Considering May's slowness, I have no qualms about paying her well below the market average. When I'm in a bad mood, I always get mad at her and set a lot of rules for her, and she wrote them all down without complaint. After looking at the notes, I realized that she has taken care of me for 200 years? 200 years must be a long time for Outworlders, and it's also quite a long time for me. Why did I take everything for granted? Because May is just like family to you. You're right, she's like family. That's why I took her for granted. By the way, I asked you twice before and was hoping for your advice. In an employer-employee relationship, should I think of May as an hourly paid housemaid, or as a family member who has been there with me for a long time? But this time I don't need to ask anymore. I already have the answer myself. I'll stay here for a while. I should stop bothering you now. Have a nice day. Nice. Now what the heck is this one? This is the Sapientia Academy. Stay sharp and expect the unexpected. I'll go in and find the manuscript. You keep watch at the door. You're so sweet, but I'm simply not qualified to help you watch the door. How about I go in and look for it? You keep watch out here. After a long period of rummaging around, the alarm was not triggered and countless dusty old documents were unearthed. I have no clue what we're doing here. I don't remember at all. They're like toys that have been kicked under the sofa by some uninterested cat with no chance of seeing the light of day. In addition to all the manuscripts lying about, there's an envelope titled IPC Designer Invite. Judging by the date, it's already over 120 years old. It was pitch black in there, so to save trouble, I pulled out everything that looked like a design manuscript. Why don't we sift through these here and see which one of them is Mr. Ryan's? Will do. Alrighty then, I'll take a break and leave the rest to you. If there's anything you don't understand, just ask, but I'm not too familiar with the documentation systems at the Artisanship Commission. I often hear from mates that messing with a craftsman's toolbox is like choking off a craftsman's neck. Once we find the right manuscript, we'll have to put the rest back promptly, otherwise the Artisanship Commission folks will come after me. This is a design manuscript that explains the working principles behind a lumen flux pixis, which seems to be related to a kind of demon called Heliobi, and this design is attributed to Master Gongshu. Next. This is a blueprint for the Arumaton's exterior design, meticulously documented by an anonymous craftsman who seems to have an unwavering commitment to aesthetics. Sorry about that. Throat was super dry again. This craftsman scrawled in frustration upon this manuscript. Those fools know nothing of beauty. All they do is besmirch my gorgeous Arumatons. This is a manuscript about the design of a type of star skiff, showcasing its structural finesse. The blueprint boasts a cultivation method for a lightweight keel that promises tighter turns, faster speeds, and much longer voyages, far outstripping any other vessel on the market. This is an event proposal that mentioned a spatial fusion device called Hexanexus. The organizers realized that these Rubik's Cube-like contraptions were not getting any attention, so they decided to take matters into their own hands and awkwardly place them in every nook and cranny of the venue. There's bound to be someone who is curious enough to try to solve these. All our efforts will not be in vain. I don't know. No, it's not that. Is this the one? Whoa, look closer. This manuscript looks like something straight out of a secret society. It's definitely not this. Okay. The star skiff. This looks like the one. Give it to me. Okay. I'll keep this manuscript for the time being. After all, I'll be outshined by you if I go back empty-handed. However, this IPC designer invite seems pretty important too. I suppose it's kept in the same place as this Starskiff manuscript. We should probably take it with us? Let Cheng-Jie decide for himself. You're right, let's get him to see it for himself. Anyways, let me tell you a pro tip for the workplace. If it exists, just bring it, even if your boss didn't explicitly ask for it. If the Master Diviner wants something and I don't have it on me, then I'll just say it doesn't exist, and everything that does exist is already with me. This way, I'll never have to run back for things. What would you do if Cheng-Jie said, "Oh, I suddenly remembered that invite is also important"? I wouldn't want to keep running back and forth. It's gonna be so tiring. But if he doesn't ask about this, it's really not appropriate to just hand it over to him, so I'll leave it with you for now. Suddenly I don't want to work on the job anymore. That's how I feel every day, actually, but work has to get done. That's why I downgraded my mantra from how to avoid work to how to slack off at work. You should learn from my work philosophy. Oh, boo-hoo. What noise is that? Uh-oh, there's monsters nearby. Be careful. It's just some Ingenia. Who cares?
Now, farewell.
From the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the child.
I don't think we need to use this.
It too shall
But
fall.
sure. Darn it. I've got some bad news. The Starskiff design manuscript that Chengjia wanted is damaged. What should we do? Just be honest and tell him the truth. Oh no, this is bad. I'm gonna get blamed for this and go down in Xianzhou's history as an eternal sinner. Let's just go apologize now. Oh, this place is confusing. It's not easy to get around here. You're back. Did you find my master's manuscript for the Starskiff? About that, I'd like to explain a bit more in detail. Something happened to the manuscript? No way. How to put this? Chengjia tries to be as dramatic as possible while describing how the manuscript was retrieved. Chengjia seems to have a good idea of the situation after listening to everything. Thank you. At least you managed to bring back the remaining parts of the manuscript, but I should be blamed for this. If I had been more brave and taken the manuscript with me as I fled. Chengjia, are you okay? Oh, I'm such a wimp. How can I be such a good-for-nothing? I keep saying I'm all about my master's manuscript and his dream, but all I did was sit here waiting for you guys to do it for me. I can't even protect a manuscript. What kind of artisanship commission craftsman am I? No need to beat yourself up, dude. Master Ryan's mighty name reverberates down through the ages. All he left in his career as a craftsman was this manuscript, and yet We can't let him be depressed like this. Say something or I'll start feeling guilty. You should complete the missing parts of the manuscript. No, asking me to fill my master's shoes would be like asking a toddler to duplicate the most famous art piece in the world. If I'm in low spirits at work, I simply pick out a wide open space to take a wee stroll. How about this? Let's put the manuscript aside and pick up the mood at Starskiff Haven, huh? I can't stay at the Artisanship Commission anymore. I'm homeless and it doesn't matter where I go. Then let's head out. Destination Starskiff Haven. Back to Starskiff Haven, huh?
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Chengjia, don't be so crestfallen. Look, there's food and drink, there's the Sleepless Earl for tea, and there's Star Watcher Avenue for shopping. So, where do you want to go? We can go wherever. Miss Chengjia, you call the shots. What do you want to do today? Let's go eat some snacks. Alright, we'll go to a snacks stall and see if there's anything good to eat. Come on, let's go. Berry pheasant skewers, tusk fur wraps, steamed puffer goat milk, plus the famous mystery steamed stuffed buns that everyone's been eating lately. Chengjia, what do you want? It's my treat. Thanks, Miss Chengjia. That's very generous. I don't want to eat anything. It's okay if you don't want to eat. You two, what do you want? Give me one of everything, thanks. How about you wait a bit and eat later? We'll lead Chengjia elsewhere and take a stroll. Starskiff Haven. Starskiffs. I just want to see starskiffs soaring through space. Are you still thinking about the manuscript? I'm simply incapable of thinking about anything else. Take me to see the starskiffs and maybe I'll get some closure. Let's go then. We can go to the bridge and watch from there.
Did you hear?
Starskiffs should be a familiar sight for all Xianzhou citizens. I crisscross the skies on skiffs every day, watching the buildings on either side rush by, just like they have for 100 years. Lots of Xianzhou people are just like me, who never really thought about the cleverness and technological advancements behind the starskiff. We just took it for granted and thoughtlessly enjoyed its convenience. Good design is practical, and the more practical it is, the harder it is to be appreciated, is what my master always said. He's loved starskiffs dearly his whole life, and hoped to build an even better model. I should have been a starskiff designer myself, but my grades were too low, and before I could even finish studying, my master passed away, and now I can't even protect the manuscript that he's left behind. That manuscript is all that's left of your bond. You think too highly of me. I don't dare see myself as that important. If anything, the master is what's left of my master's bond with the Xianzhou. My master used to say a craftsman doesn't need a gravestone, because everything they craft is left behind in the works they make. It's a shame that Master Ryan... I feel like it's probably not actually pronounced Ryan, but I'm not sure how it would be pronounced. That Master Ryan's brilliant but short life didn't allow him to see his final ideas come to fruition. I feel really sad about it. I want to make his last dream a reality and leave a mark for him in the history of Xianzhou. We've only had 20 years of apprenticeship between us, and it's all gone so fast. So, your master wasn't actually from the Xianzhou? Yes, but since I got to know him, he's never left the Luofu. He was more local than the locals. He used to joke with me that if it weren't for me, he would have gone and joined the IPC. Hang on. He may not have been joking around with you. We found an IPC designer invite. Do you have the invite? Quickly, let's show Chengjia. Okay, so I guess it is Ryan after all. If he's not from the Xianzhou. A designer invite for my master? Ryan Master Onzo. This is indeed my master's name. And this date was the very same day 120 years ago when he took me on as his disciple. He chose me and stayed at the Artisanship Commission. He gave up the Interestral Peace Corporation. We're both confused here. Could you please tell us the story between you and Master Ryan? But I'm not a natural storyteller. This might take a while. That's cool. Tell me all the details. The Artisanship Commission has never turned away any students from outside the Xianzhou. They are full of energy and ideas, and are always looking to learn knowledge and skills from the Xianzhou, and Master Ryan was one of those outworlders. I think he was originally a materials researcher. After coming aboard the Luofu to study, he was granted the status of craftsman, which is proof of accreditation for foreign students. Usually, these short-life species leave after graduation, returning to their home world or finding other work. Because they soon realize that their enthusiasm and talent pale in comparison to what long-life species have seen. This is a gulf of time that very few short-life species can bridge. Most people can only sigh at this barrier. Plus, the long-life craftsmen often look down on the short-life outworlders with an arrogant attitude that cuts deeper than the gulf of time. It's no wonder my master wanted to leave at first. At the time, I was also struggling with my dwindling career. I studied starskiff manufacturing, but didn't have any knack for it. Lots of masters told me to stop, and that there was no point in staying at the Artisanship Commission. I'm not sure why, but Master Ryan decided to take me on as an apprentice. Just as I was falling to the rock bottom, he reached out and gave me the strength to keep going. So, 2 people who planned on leaving ended up staying. That's what you could call fate, right? I just needed one person to tell me I'll take you on as an apprentice. But my master, he could have left and been a top designer at the IPC, but he stayed behind instead. Why? Because he could see himself in you. He went through hard times, and seeing you isolated and alone reminded him of being a short-life species at the Artisanship Commission. This feeling is not the same as sympathy. Deep in his heart, helping you is like helping his past version of himself. You were his apprentice and his best friend. I never put this much thought into it. I just remember that my master was willing to teach, and I was willing to learn. Looking back, all those years were filled with happy memories, but time passes so fast. Before I realized what was happening, his hair was already gray. One ordinary afternoon, he said he was a little tired and wanted to rest, but he fell down at his work table and never woke up again. Time is unfair to everyone. His time has ended, and yet here I am, wasting away my mediocre days. That's how things usually end when a long-life species makes friends with a short-life species. I owe my master so much. I'm lazy by nature and always put things off. If I could have graduated earlier, I wouldn't be left here with my regrets like I am now. It's never too late to graduate. Take this damaged manuscript as the final exam paper left behind by your master. If you can complete your master's starskiff design, then that means you can graduate. Complete the damaged manuscript? Can I really do it? No, this is the last possible thing I can do for my master. I have to do it. I'm definitely gonna do this. That's right. If there's anything we can do to help, just say the word. But if everything's all good now, then... Okay. I want to see the whole manufacturing chain for starskiffs. Can you take me to see it? How about it? If you're gonna help someone, you gotta see it through, right? Seems like you two get along well, and I'm not familiar with Stargazer Navalia, so how about I head back first? No, you have to come with us! That seems to be above my pay grade. Fine, I'll come along. Chingchua! That's great. This cannot wait, so let's get going to Stargazer Navalia. Back over to Stargazer Navalia. We're going all over, huh? Getting your own designs onto the assembly lines in Stargazer Navalia is the dream of all craftsmen in the Xianzhou. Master Ryan mentioned countless times how he helped to optimize an engine here that's been mass-produced here and sold all over the place. However, that engine became obsolete over the past century and has fallen to the annals of history. But he always used to say, good design should be timeless. Chengxie, just tell me straight, how can we help you? First up, there are monsters causing trouble around Stargazer Navalia, so I need your protection. Next, I need some visual data in Stargazer Navalia to complete this manuscript. In other words, some physiographs, right? There are many steps in the starskiff manufacturing process, and each one is important. We're not just in charge of taking photos, are we? I'll explain the manufacturing principles to you lay people, so at least the whole trip won't be in vain. Then let's get going. Alright then. Times like these
Stream 4.
are when I am really, really glad I have Acheron. This giant water tank holds seeds? It's not a water tank, but a starskiff incubator. It's filled with a culture medium that supports the starskiff seed during the germination phase, and it can ensure the biological material grows in a nutritious and controllable environment. This is the first I've ever heard about this. You got any questions there? Starskiff seeds? Yep, as the name suggests, it's a seed that can grow into a starskiff. But it's not a seed that grows into a plant-like structure. It incorporates moldable metals, biological materials, jade abaci, and more. All of the growth data for the starskiff is stored in its seed. In other words, these seeds come with their own design manuscripts, and each seed grows step by step based on the design plan. In the absence of any external stimulus and with sufficient nutrition, a starskiff seed will grow into a keel in one go. Culture medium? Generally speaking, the ratio of catalyzers in the culture medium is fixed. However, it can be adjusted based on the design of the ship. Depending on the composition ratio, the strength and growth speed of the whole will vary. So there are craftsmen from the Artisanship Commission who specialize in researching the ratio needed for the culture medium during the germination phase, so as to make the ship lighter, more durable, and safer. There are many cylindrical culture medium injectors at various phases along the starskiff assembly line to make fine-tuned adjustments to it as it grows. Germination phase. There are 4 main stages in the growth of a starskiff: the germination phase, the embryonic phase, the nutritive phase, and the forming phase. What you're seeing right now is the germination phase. During this phase, materials such as fallow earth and ligneous free roamers inside the starskiff seed will form the earliest signs of seed germ and embryo. If anything goes wrong during the growth process, we need to clear out the failed starskiff seed and destroy the biological matter in the metal frame. Starskiffs grow out of seeds? That's what made me most curious too. Every day I'll be catching one of these starskiffs without knowing that it's actually been grown from a seed. You must have heard of the legends of the Ambrosial Arbor, right? That's what brought about a technical revolution on the Xianzhou, especially the Alchemy Commission. They had an utterly miraculous technology. But after Rainbow severed the Ambrosial Arbor, most of the tech was lost. However, this starskiff growing technology was retained. Help me take a photo of this incubator. Then we can go check out the embryonic phase. I do think it is a very neat world-building thing that starskiffs are grown, not made.
Stream 4.
It's just, it's really unique, you know? Let me down. I could just teleport, but I don't know. Running around manually is fun. Let me down. It's like more immersive or whatever. That said, I do get lost pretty easily in Stargazer Navalia, so. This.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
What is this? What's this Psycrane doing here? Oh. I don't want to be in this. Let me out. I didn't know what that was there for. This way.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blade.
It's like I can already see the form of a star skiff taking shape. They really do grow out of seeds into a ship. Even though I've read about it 1,000 times, I still feel a sense of the incredible in the face of such wonder. The embryonic phase is the most important stage in shaping the star skiff. If you don't regulate the temperature and culture medium properly, or if the design data has any errors, then the star skiff seed will fail to grow as designed. That is to say, during this phase, there's still a possibility— oh, this is Chinchua talking. That is to say, during this phase, there's still a possibility of chucking out a failed seed. That's right, some fast-growing anomalies can even burst through the incubator, causing the culture medium to leak out. When that happens, the incubator basically just gets trashed. A trashed incubator? Despite the confidence in their own designs, even our craftsmen have their failures. Check out this incubator over there. Its designer must have miscalculated the self-growth algorithm of fallow Earth. If I want to complete these designs, I need to focus on these growth patterns of star skiffs. Has any serious accident ever happened before? I heard Master Gong Shu talk about how Stargazer Navalia was attacked by some elixir seekers before. Rumor has it they got a sample of the ambrosial arbor and hoped to use some starskiff culture medium to grow a new ambrosial arbor of their own. However, they were actually getting the wool pulled over their eyes. It was actually just a bonsai tree from the Alchemy Commission. When they dropped their bonsai cutting into the culture medium, it was like detonating a bomb. In a flash, their hideaway had a massive tree burst through the roof, causing the whole building to collapse. That massive tree spent the next few seconds withering before dying off, and that small twig gained incredible vitality within seconds, and then exhausted all life within a few more seconds. It really was a terrifying phenomenon. Looks like this seed is about to be wrapped up. You can't actually see the core part of a starskiff that has taken form. For one thing, the starskiff seeds develop a detailed and complex root system during subsequent phases, which also acts as the internal Jade Abacus network aboard each starskiff. For another thing, the toughest biological materials on the exterior will gradually close up, so that the starskiff can continue its core internal operations even when it encounters severe impacts. I'm already starting to lose track of everything being said. Help me take a photo of this incubator. Then we can go check out the nutritive phase. Alright. Great photo. Many details aren't visible from this angle. Let's move to shoot from a different angle. Looks like we want to go down here.
Stream forth.
Let's clear these guys out. This is a great shot. Thank you so much. Here. Over there. How do I get there? Here. Heck yeah. Oh, I think I can see the shape of a starskiff. Is this the nutritive phase? It looks like it's almost done incubating. Even though we haven't done a thing, there's still this spontaneous sense of pride. Oh no, if I take pride in any of the work, then I can't just slack off without feeling guilty. Don't you think so, Chungjie? Where'd he go? Chungjie? Darn it, Chungjie's missing. Help! I just came here to admire the Starskiff's design, then help! Oh no, I told him not to run around. Let's go, we gotta save him. Don't worry, I got this.
Tormented doubt, farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Still waters of oblivion.
Got this.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Thank you for saving me. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to fulfill my master's dream. Well, it's starting to seem like you are just using your master's dream as an excuse to wallow in self-pity. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I've been talking about my master's dream all day, but I'm quickly growing numb to the concept of this word, dream. At first I'd burst into tears whenever I thought of Master Ryan's face, and my heart would skip a beat. But now, Master Ryan's face is like a blur to me, and my master's dream, it's like a thick old scar on my heart, an itch that I scratch every now and again, so that I'll never forget his memory. Now I can't even tell if I really do want to fulfill my master's dream, or whether I'm just reminding myself over and over not to forget about him. I'm afraid that one day I'll think of Master Ryan, and there won't be that stirring in my heart anymore. That'll mean to me that my master has truly left my life forever. How on earth could I ever hope to repay the time he has spent with me? I gotta do this when the dream of my master has not completely faded away in my mind. I have to finish it for him. Oops, I've been talking to myself again. Let's go back to the incubator and all those Starskiffs, yeah? You mentioned Starskiff engines before? There's a circular cutaway on the tail, which is where the Jade Wheel gets installed. That's the Starskiff engine I was just talking about. It's an integrated Jade abacus that controls gravity and motion. The Meridian pin at Stargazer Navalia also operates using similar tech principles. But lots of illegal modders will exploit this, installing military-grade Jade Wheels onto civilian Starskiffs, and many have paid the price with their lives. After all, it's all illegal and highly dangerous. Do the incubators grow alongside the Starskiffs themselves? I don't think so. This is just a bigger incubator. Ask stupid questions, get stupid answers. Looks like the Starskiff is almost ready. Yeah, help me snap a shot of this incubator here. Can do. Photos have been taken of the Starskiff in nutritive phase. And lastly, fully grown Starskiffs are extracted from their incubators and temporarily moored here following assembly. Before long, they'll sail all over the Xianzhou and become part of the scenery around us. Starskiffs really are a miracle of nature. To boldly sail where no Starskiff has sailed before. I didn't know you were a poet. No, I'm a nerd. Wait a minute. Why does that line of poem she just said sound so familiar, huh? Any more photos, Chungjie? Help me snap a pic together with the Starskiff. Thank you. I've actually been quite uneasy during the whole of our journey to Stargazer Navalia. Can I really design star skiffs? Can I really fulfill my master's dream? Or am I just looking for some kind of escape from reality? You're overthinking this. Yeah, when I first met you, I could feel the heaviness of your burden. Please, take it easy. Thank you, Miss Chingchua. I'm not overthinking everything anymore. I just want to go back right away and help complete my master's manuscript. From that moment on, I've been constantly wondering, is there anything that can transcend the confines of time? The passing down of knowledge? Makes sense. If you take on an apprentice, and then that apprentice takes on their own apprentice, wouldn't that transcend time? Oh wait, that was Chingchua talking. That's actually a pretty good idea, but I haven't reached the level of being able to take on an apprentice yet. My master's manuscript has never been published before. Once finished, I trust it will become a masterpiece that transcends the confines of time. My master spent so much time and effort on teaching me, on igniting my passions. He gave me all his time, the most precious thing for a short-lived being, so I have to repay him in kind. I want to prove that the time he spent was not wasted, that his time spent will flow on through me, and that it will flow on through his surviving works. Just look, every day there are so many starskiffs leaving Stargazer Navalia. One day I'll build my master's dream ship, push it out gently, and set it sailing in the busiest lane of Starskiff Haven. When that day comes, I'll be a real graduate, and my master will approve of me, I'm sure. Time to walk the talk. Words. Time to walk the walk then. Don't worry, I'm filled with motivation now. Once I get back, I'll go all out. Well then, how about you keep an eye on him? Please supervise me until I'm done. I'll be looking for you back at the commission soon. I feel like I'm filled with motivation now. Once I get back, I'll go all out. I'm off then. Thanks again to the both of you for all your help. Finally, that's resolved. Thank you so much. I'm exhausted, so I'll go back now too. Talk to you later. Yay, that's done. Oh, 10 away. No! Well, I do think I'm gonna wrap this one up here for now. From the looks of it, tomorrow's video, I'm going to be recording also before maintenance happens, which means y'all are going to be seeing Amphoreus videos from me starting next week. Tomorrow's Star Rail video is going to be more of this. More of taking care of random other shit. So, I will see you all next time.